Up the card, we have Robert Whittaker versus Dricus Du Plessis. And I am going to go with Whittaker here, but I don't know if it's a feeling or what, but I feel like Dricus Du Plessis has a weird chance at winning this. It isn't a high chance, but I feel like just with his style, how he just rushes in there and throws like weird punches, he can catch Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker, I don't want to say his chin's bad, but he gets hurt by like the weirdest stuff. Even in their second Adesanya fight, I don't even think Adesanya landed cleanly. And a quick little edit, I did rewatch the clip of the knockdown in the second fight between Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker, and it was a clean shot, but still something weird to get dropped by. Whittaker just went to the ground and got dropped. So he does have a little bit of a weirder chin. Dricus Du Plessis, I believe, did fix his cardio, or at least it seems like he fixed his nose. So the assumption is that his cardio is going to be better. Whittaker, obviously, probably the number 2 guy, if not like equal to Adesanya in skill. Whittaker, I believe, when was the last time he finished an opponent? I guess I can kind of get into that a little bit later. But Whittaker, really good striker, really good on the ground as well. I think Dricus Du Plessis is going to match him on the ground. If Robert Whittaker goes for a takedown, I would be a little bit, I don't want to say worried, but I think Dricus would match that a little bit more, and I don't think it's going to be as beneficial for Whittaker in this kind of a matchup. I think if he just stays on the feet, I don't want to say patient, but I think he just needs to wait for Dricus to come at him and kind of just counter shot him. Land some really good hooks on him, kind of like how he did, I don't want to say against Vittori, but even like a Gaslam, because Gaslam was pushing, Whittaker kind of stayed on the outside and landed some really good counter shots and ended up hurting Gaslam, especially very early on in that fight. But Whittaker, I think he just stays patient, doesn't really take too many risks, leave his chin out there, like trying to strike with Dricus Du Plessis. Not that Dricus Du Plessis is like some kind of mastermind on the feet, but he's just a very awkward fighter, and I do not trust Whittaker's chin for some reason. It's just a really weird chin. Like if he gets dropped, I think I trust him to be good on the feet, but I don't know. It is a weird fight. Robert Whittaker, again, I think if he just stays patient, looks for counter shots, I think he can win this one by decision. I don't know if he's going to KO Dricus. I really don't know. Maybe he lands like a head kick on him and then drops him and then ends up TKOing him, but I don't see Dricus going out. Whittaker has fought some really tough opponents, which is why he's been to a decision. His last opponent, Marvin Vittori, incredible chin. Israel Adesanya, close fight there. Kelvin Gastelum, incredible chin. Jared Cannonier had a really good chin. Or not had, but has a really good chin, even though he was getting hurt by Vittori early on in that fight. But he does have a good chin. Darren Till, he did get hurt in that matchup. Whittaker did, but that one ended up going to a decision. Got KO'd by Izzy. Romero decision. Head kicked. So yeah, he hasn't had a KO in a very long time. I think this one goes to a decision. I think Dricus probably loses on points. Maybe, well, Dricus does start out slow in the first round, so maybe he takes a round, hurts Robert Whittaker at some point, but I think Whittaker wins this one, but just by staying patient, looking for counter shots, and pieces up Dricus at some point, just hurts him over time and tires out Dricus. I think he wins that way. So Robert Whittaker by decision in this one.